Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Now, I wanted to make a video to shoot the crap with you guys. Have a good, entertaining video of just kind of goofing off and just kind of reading through articles that I find entertaining, stuff I want to give my opinion about, and just kind of talk with you guys about it and get your guys' opinion in the comments below. I came across this article from Bounding into Comics. Honestly, it just made me laugh, just because we've gotten to this point in society where everything is racist. Like, and I'm not joking. I found another article because I was like, it has to be like we've just lost our minds. But sure enough, on MSN.com, student shares campus tale that soap dispensers are racist. I don't even know. I don't even know. Everything is racist. Everything is sexist. It doesn't matter what it is. It's an inanimate object. It's a movie. It's a cartoon. I just don't know, man. I really don't. Like, it's just gotten such a ridiculous point in our society where it's just like where do you go from here? And I also don't think that people take this stuff seriously. Like when actual racist stuff happens or sexist stuff happens, because everything is claimed as racist or sexist or, you know, bigotry or whatever, nobody takes it seriously because everybody claims everything else is, you know, this or that. And then when something really happens that is racist or sexist or bigotry or something like that, it's not taken to the same extent it would have if people wouldn't say that everything is something else. So anyway, I want to get to this article because I find it very goofy that apparently from what Star Wars activists are saying is that apparently the Bad Batch is racist. The newest Star Wars episode, the newest Star Wars animated series, The Bad Batch, which is a continuation of the Clone Wars, is racist because apparently the clones in this cartoon are whitewashed. Now, I will say this. I got into The Bad Batch. I've watched it. I enjoyed the hour-long episode that did the first episode. Really enjoyed it. Second episode I thought was okay. But I've gotten into the Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and the animated stuff later in life. You know, I think Clone Wars was made in 2008 from the last time I looked. 13 years old. It's a 13 years old animated series back in the day. And I didn't watch it back then, but as I've grown up, as I've had, you know, my daughter, we started watching this stuff. She found it entertaining. I found it entertaining. I love Star Wars. I want to introduce her to, you know, Star Wars content. We watched the Clone Wars, liked it. We watched Star Wars Rebels, we liked it. And now watching The Bad Batch is, again, something that I've enjoyed as Star Wars content and want to share with her, as well as my other girl that's going to be born, God, in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be ridiculous. But it's dumb that we've gotten to this point where you can't even, like, the Clone Wars has been around for so long. The same actor, the same depiction of what clones look like from the movies going into the animated series has remained the same. Now these clones of the Bad Batch have changed because of what, you know, the storyline is saying is that there's different mutations, stuff like that in the clones. But for the most part, they've remained closely similar to the original clones that have been since 2008. And the voice actor in this has remained the same. And nobody has complained, from what I understand, nobody's ever complained about the voice actor voicing the clones. And I want to say this too. I want to give the voice actor, and we'll get into his name and everything, I want to give him so much prop for what he's able to do. I was watching this with my wife. You know, we were rewatching the first episode, and she was watching she was amazed at how he's able to change the different way he's able to articulate his voice and the different mannerisms that the clones have, because each of them are different, each of them talk different, each of them have different manners, different drives and stuff like that, and he's able to articulate that in the voices that he's able to do with each character, which is amazing. And it's really great to see that an actor's able to do that and give each type of clone, even if it's a reg, which was what they call the regular clones, or even a Bad Batch, giving them all different identities is something that's just amazing to me. I really enjoy that he's able to do that, but apparently not to everybody. Apparently somebody wants to complain and bitch a fit about it being racist, I guess. So let's get into this article. We'll keep giving you, I'm going to give you guys my opinion about it as we go through this, but man, it's just, we've gotten to in a ridiculous way where you can't make something without somebody complaining about this or that, and this is the reason why we can't have nice things. So anyway, and also I want to add on to this as well. It's a rumor, and I really hope it's just a rumor. That's at least what Bounding in the Comments is reporting, that it is a rumor. God, I really hope it's not I hope it's just a rumor. It's not true. But apparently from what we get into this article is that Lucasfilm, because of these activists, these 3 or 4 activists complaining about the Bad Batch, apparently they want to make changes to the characters and stuff like that. So I don't know what you could do to the Bad Batch to make it more different than the other Clone Wars that's been around since 2008. So, and it's funny, 13 years later, now all of a sudden it's a big bitch about. So, anyway, so back on May 7th, Bounding into Comics reported that Star Wars activists, particularly those at Project Stardust and Tumblr, user named Clone Hub, were demanding Lucasfilm unwhitewash the Bad Batch. Specifically, Clone Hub claimed that the Bad Batch has whitewashed in 2 ways, through their visual and physical design and through their voice actor. Like I just said, it's been in the same, like if you go up here to that, I'm looking at that going, you know what? Yeah, I see the clones. I see the clones. We're going off the actor that portrayed the clones in Attack of the Clones, and even the same actor that portrays Boba Fett in The Mandalorian. And I'm looking at that going, you know what? I don't really see that. I see the modifications. I see what the storyline is saying with these being modified clones and having different characteristics, physical characteristics, facial characteristics that are different from the regular clones. And even with Echo's story of what happened to him, he was a reg clone that is now part of the Bad Batch because of what happened to him. Again, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing, looking at these clones and even looking at the reg clones from the Clone Wars, I'm not seeing the whitewash part. Apparently you can complain about the voice actor that is a white person, but again, that's acting. Like, nobody complained that there was a black actor that was voicing a white character in the Rebels, in Star Wars Rebels, and he did a great job. He did a fantastic job in Star Wars Rebels, and nobody complained about that. But now all of a sudden we're just having a huge issue with a white person voicing the clones that's been he's been the same actor since 2008 voicing the clones. So what is the deal? And why have we gotten to this part in life where it's just somebody wants to complain just to complain? So anyway, Clone Hub has made his issue cleared his issue with voice actor D. Bradley Baker, who's been voicing clone troopers since the Clone Wars animated film. And again, like I said, that was back in 2008. Tumblr users stated that D. Bradley Baker is a white man from Colorado who has chosen to play a group of men of color with ethnical ties. Again, it's acting. It's acting. I know we're in this stage in life. Apparently, when it comes to entertainment, you have to be the race, you have to be the ethnicity of the person that you're portraying in an animated series or in a cartoon. I don't know where we fell into that. And again, it's not like Baker is doing a terrible job at voice acting at all. It's not like he's being derogatory at all about who the clones are or being racist at all with what he is doing in his portrayal and his acting and actually being able to give these clones characteristics. He's giving these clone characters character by way he's able to actually change his voice and the way that he's able to articulate things. Like, again, I don't know how we're complaining about this. I don't know how we're not giving him more praise for what he's able to do when he's voicing multiple different clones in the Clone Wars, from Rex and Cody and even the Regs, to now coming over to the Bad Batch. So many different voicing of the characters in this. But now he's racist, man. He's a white guy. He's voicing characters. He's voicing men of color is what this person's complaining about, and it's a big deal. I don't get that. I really don't whatsoever. It might just be because I'm white. Go figure. But anyway, if it still isn't clear, Baker being white and doing his accent is... okay, hired to play a black character, then poorly attempting an African-American... but he's not doing that. I'm not understanding... I don't get it. So you're saying that his voice acting, his accent that he gives the clones, and again, I don't even know what his real accent is. I don't know. I've never seen him before. I haven't seen him in other TV shows and whatnot. I've just heard his voice. I've heard his voice through the Clone Wars and now the Bad Batch. I don't know why in the world we're having such an issue with somebody portraying or acting and giving these clones characteristics just because apparently he's not the right ethnicity. again, nobody complained, or at least I didn't see anybody complaining about what happens in Star Wars Rebels when it comes to different voice actors and what their ethnicity is to portraying the character that's in Star Wars Rebels. But it's just picking and choosing right now, and I think it's just honestly just people complaining to complain or bitch to bitch. It's just ridiculous. So Tumblr user also claimed Bad Batch skin tones are lighter and whiter than other clones, claims this is racist. That is not the case. Literally, if you look at this picture of what the clones, what the Bad Batch looks like compared to what the clones look like in the Clone Wars, it is literally the exact same skin tone. And again, I don't get it. I really don't understand. I don't see it at all. And again, it might just because I'm white, I guess, but I'm not seeing this at all. And there's all these people saying that it's racist, whitewashing this and that. So anyway, long story short, in response to these activists, a new rumor claims that Lucasfilm has made changes to their production in order to cater to them. 4 or 5 people apparently saying that Bad Batch is racist now, and apparently it's what? So they added such tweaks will be made in the okay. So hold on. So IO9 reports that a source familiar with the production of the Bad Batch told IO9 that in the run up to its premiere this week, this was several days ago, changes to the lightning tone tools utilized by the animated team were made to moderate their effects in the premiere episode's starkly lit primary settings. Okay, so I'm reading this. So what they're gonna do is just change the color in the animated series, or just change the tints that they use in the TV show. Again, I don't care as long as as long as it's entertaining, as long as it's something that's giving me entertainment and I'm having fun watching it and I want to watch the next episode and more. I don't care. I want to be entertained. I want to have fun with this series, and I want to continue. I want there to be an excuse for me to watch another episode again and again and again. And I don't see what these people are complaining about. But again, yeah, get off. Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't see this as realistic complaints by any means, because if you are somebody that has watched the Clone Wars, have watched the Bad Batch, and again, like I said, it was made back in 2008. Now all of a sudden it's offensive. I cannot be on my TV screen. How dare you, Disney? How dare you, Lucasfilm? It's gotten to a ridiculous point. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys my opinion about it. I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. And if Lucasfilm apparently, again, I don't care. They can change it all they want to, but as long as it's entertaining and it's something that I want to continue to watch, I'll watch it. And again, I want to give Baker so much freaking praise for what he's able to do with giving these characters different characteristics to where they're different from one another. And, but apparently that's a bad thing. So again, anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the news about the Bad Batch apparently being racist? And just the whole complaints about everything. So let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to talking to you guys all next time.